I'm giving you guys the top 5 best loadouts in Warzone 2 right now. As you guys know, a recent update went out. So some things got nerfed, but for the most part, everything is kind of the same. There are some tuning changes that you guys have to make sure you have, and I have everything in this video. So we're going to start out with the Fennec because, I mean, that's my baby and it's still the best gun in the game. We're going to start out with the ZLR 16.5 ignition barrel. And guys, this ignition barrel is so good. Some people use the Covert Force or TAC, like TAC Ninja, just because, you know, it says the damage range, all that good stuff. This has the same thing, except there's no smoke. So make sure you have this on there, and then don't tune the damage range, aim down sight speed, or anything like that. It's already completely fine. Max out the recoil steadiness. Trust me, it will be a laser. This is the one thing you need to have on there. You don't need to change anything else about this part because the damage range is already good. But on the VLK Laser 7NW, for the aim down sight speed, aiming stability, sprint to fire speed, the laser is visible in ADS, but who cares? Now put on the Agile Assault 7, max out the aiming idle stability, and put the aim down sight speed to negative 2.06 ounces. Fennec Rubber Grip. Now this, I did not change the width, but the weight I put to 0.42 for the recoil steadiness. And then last but not least, but by the way, this increases the sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. But last but not least, put on the Fennec Mag 45. Just to show you guys how amazing this is. We're gonna let things shut up. No recoil. No recoil. And now this thing is the only thing that's gonna have a little bit of recoil from a distance, so I'll most likely burst shot it. But this is absolutely amazing. Make sure you guys have this class set up. It's gonna help you out so much. Now another thing I'm gonna show you guys is the M4. The M4 is a fantastic starter, but it's also an amazing overall weapon. Put on the Harbinger D20, max out the bullet velocity and recoil smoothness. Put on the High Tower 20-inch barrel, maxed out the damage range almost. I mean, it's 39, you might as well just put 40. And then the recoil steadiness is at 0.31 pounds. I put on the second ZX grip and put the sprint to fire speed to 0.29 and the recoil steadiness to 0.52 on the increased side, 60 round mag and high velocity. Now, if I don't want to have this as an iron sight, I'm probably either taking off the high velocity or the Socken. Most likely a Socken because, I mean, it already has pretty good recoil control. But to show you guys how amazing this is. No recoil. No recoil. This has a little bit of recoil. I mean, it's no big deal. That was me standing up, and now me crouch. No recoil. No recoil. No recoil. So, if I take off the Socken grip, then I'm probably going to put on the 4.0, which is the VLK 4.0 optic. We go into here. No recoil still no recoil. A little bit of recoil in the back, but crouch it. No recoil. No recoil. Just a little bit of recoil, but I still think it's a fantastic build. So it's either one, whichever one you want to use. I personally think would go with the VLK optic, but if you feel more comfortable with the SAC and ZX, then feel free to use that. Now the RPK. The RPK is a fantastic weapon, and honestly, it's still one of the best weapons in my opinion. RPK, we're going to go with the Polar Fire S, put the bullet velocity to plus 0.32, plus 0.32 on the recoil smoothness. TAC 597 barrel, increase the damage by 0.20 inches, and increase the steadiness by pounds. VLK 4.0 optic, Demo X2 grip. I didn't change the width, but I increased the recoil steadiness by 74 ounces. Then I put on high velocity, maxing out the bullet velocity. And the damage range, I put the 0.49 Gs, just because at that point it doesn't go further. Show you guys how good this is. We're actually going to stand up just so you guys can get the full effect. It's absolutely amazing. And now I'll just show you guys when I'm crouched. Amazing, amazing, and amazing. So you guys see how good it is. Even when I'm not mounted, this is actually a fantastic gun to have on. But we're going to show you guys another sleeper. By the way, I'm actually going to figure out a build with the TAC B as soon as I get this thing leveled up, because I hear this is actually better than the TAC 56. But for now, I'm going to actually show you guys the TAC 56. So moving on, we're going to show you guys how amazing this is. We put on the Harbinger D20, max out the bullet velocity, but increase the weight by 0.86 ounces. Put on the 17.5 Tundra Pro barrel, max out the damage range and the weight by 0.35 pounds. I don't have an optic, but it's completely up to you if you want an optic on there. FSS combat grip, I did not tune, left this alone. 60 rounds and high velocity, max out the bullet velocity and max out the damage range. And just show you guys how amazing this is. I literally just played with this on stream, dropped 28 kills. Absolutely incredible. And just in case somebody says like you shouldn't have crouched in that run kill, I'm gonna actually do this, and stand up right here. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I don't think the recoil is gonna be an issue. So this thing is absolutely amazing. I think that you should definitely use this build. If you don't want to use this build, then you can take this off and then you can throw on the, you know, the 4.0 or whatever sight you want to use. It's just my personal preference. I like using the 4.0 optic. It's, you know, it works for me. So the Lachmann Sub. Lachmann Sub is one of my babies. It's so amazing and it's so useful to have on. Now, this is actually a speed build, kind of like to say. This is actually something I was planning to have for a video. So I'm going to show you this speed build and then I'm going to show you guys the OG build. This is going to give you the absolute maximum movement. Well, technically maximum movement would be the 15 round mag to give you more movement, but we're not going to do that. So we put on the X10 RR40, max out the bullet velocity and smoothness. Put on that L38 Falcon, max out the damage range and aim walking speed. LM stockless mod. Lachmann TCG, sprint to fire speeds maxed out. Didn't change the aim down sight speed. EXF backdraft grip. Aim down sight speed is maxed out and hip walking speed is maxed out. And just to show you guys how insanely fast this is, like I don't even think you guys understand how quick this is, but even just walking, you're moving extremely fast. And while you're ADSing, look how fast you're moving while you're ADSing. This is literally the best movement build. The downside is it does have a bit of recoil, but the reload is pretty quick, so you probably have to crouch to actually use this. It does kill pretty fast though. Close range. And you're going to be strafing so fast, I don't think people are going to be able to take you with their bullets. Just keep that in mind. Now, give you guys the actual correct build. We're going to go change this up a little bit with this build right here. This is the no recoil build. AVR T90 comp. I didn't change the length that much. It's 0.03 inches. Then for the weight, I increased by 0.3 ounces. F-Tech M Sub 12 inch. Max out the damage range. Full steadiness by 2. Phase 3 grip. I increased the aiming out of stability by 0.18 inches and the recoil stability by 0.31 ounces. LM stockless mod and 40 round mag. I'll show you guys the major difference. Now, I mean, you still get like a bit of, you know, pretty solid stray speed. This is the big thing. No recoil. No recoil. Just show you guys the distance. It's gonna take 6 bullets. Oh, 7. Took 7 bullets. That's strange. I was just corrected. But yeah, this thing is absolutely amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullets. Close range is a monster, but long range it looks like it takes 7 bullets, which is crazy because this is one of the stronger SMGs, but hey, it's what it is. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below which class up you're going to use. And just as a bonus, I'm going to show you guys the Lachmann. If you guys want to use a Grawl type build, this is what I'm going to show you guys. You guys should just throw it on there. Here's the tuning right here. There's the tuning. There's the tuning. There's the tuning. And just show you guys how good it is. No recoil. No recoil. A little bit of recoil at the range.